Drea, why don't you tell me about your son Davis and your journey to Devereaux?
Well, we adopted Davis from birth, and he was a beautiful, bright-eyed, big brown eyes child. And initially, we really didn't see that many issues, except he was very sensory sensitive. We just kind of started noticing that everything stressed him out and that his emotions would be way more extreme than the situation. For example, any emotion like embarrassment or whatever, and he would just start slapping us and just get really violent. So we knew something was up at probably around 15 months. He couldn't stand to go to doctors, dentist, hair appointments, anything. We're just, kicking, screaming, the whole 9 yards. It was very, very difficult. So when he was about 9, he came in one day and I saw that look on his face, and he said, "Mom, my brain does not feel right." And so I just melted, of course, and I said, "Well, Davis, can we go to the hospital and let's get it checked out?" From then on out, it's just been one place after another and one thing after another. So really from 12 to 18, he's been in and out of different places. And then at some point he will do something that usually requires him to be moved somewhere else. And so that's how we ended up at Devereaux, in a nutshell.
One of the things I recognize is that we often reach out to parents if there's a problem, but we don't always reach out when something really good happens. And your son read a scripture and interpreted at an Easter service and did a really wonderful job. And I thought as a parent, gosh, I would want to know that. Like, what would that be like? And so things like that, I think that looking at ways that we can reach out and communicate with parents more effectively.
And you did do that. And that was very nice, because typically when I hear something from Devereaux, my antenna goes up. What's wrong? What's going on? So it was great to get that information and think, oh, that was good news. Great. I have always tried to have a good relationship with the people working with him. It doesn't pay not to. And I find in doing that the vast majority of them are just wonderful, caring people that really want the best for him. So I listen to him, and then I kind of try to take with what I know about the situation or the person, and then if I feel like it really is something that needs to be addressed, I will definitely move forward. But that hasn't happened too often. In our situation, it's exhausting, it's emotionally draining, it's financially draining. We've reached the absolute end of our rope. And so when we get here, the kindness and what you guys have done, honestly, here, everybody has always been very kind and listened and been open to what we needed or what we needed to do, I think is what helps a parent with that feeling of knowing that they're about to drop their child off and lose a lot of control. And then I think also, as much as they can communicate with them, if it's a good intact family that needs to communicate, I think communication is key.
Getting your perspective on what he likes, what triggers him, what helps to calm him down, and then us having the opportunity to refine that, and then completing that final step of then going back to you as a family and saying, this is what works and this is how we do it. That has been important feedback, so thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. And I just want all of you to know that we have such admiration for people that work in the mental health system, because it's so needed. It's a tough job, it's long hours, it's complicated, and as parents we're aware of that, but we probably don't say thank you enough, so thank you.
You're welcome.